Yeah.
So let's talk about the show, because it is fantastic, and it's
funny.
you and Lily Tomlin. And how in the world did it take this long for you two to do something together since 9 to 5? 35 years ago, 9 to 5. Can you believe that? That's amazing. That's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we stayed friends. We've been friends
Have
all
you?
that time, and I mean, what a great thing to be able to work with her again. I've wanted to do a television series for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to give a cultural face to older women because we're left out.
Yep.
We just, you know, the mass media doesn't really deal with you after a certain age, and I wanted to change that. And then Marta Kaufman and Howard Morris, she co-created Friends, and
Right.
she pitched this idea. There was nothing written, but this idea of these two older women who get dumped by their husbands, who have fallen in love and want to get married.
And there's a little romance, kissing scene that, how's that for you?
How is that? Yeah, you know something, I hadn't had an on-screen kiss in 15 years.
Really?
No, I left the business for 15 years, and if somebody had told me then that at 77, I would be back in a thing called Netflix. It's not even television. It's like you can look at the whole season all at once in 6 hours or something like that. And that I would have my first kiss at 77 since 15 years, I would have said, you're crazy. But it was fun.
Was it fun?
It was fun. It was Craig T. Nelson.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
And
you have a clip?
Yes, we were just showing it. So the whole time.
I didn't see. No tongue.
So no tongue?
No.
No?
No.
Did you establish that rule? Because usually before a kiss, y'all talk about
yeah,
things.
no, we didn't. We didn't. We wanted it to be spontaneous, and I waited, but no.
No tongue came in?
But, you know, I mean, it's the lesson for me is that you just never know what's in store in life, right? You just never assume that I thought I'd never be back with a career in acting, and that certainly I'd never have an on-screen kiss, and look what happened.
Look what happened.
Yeah.
Well, you know, first of all, you've got so much energy, you're so vibrant, you take care of yourself, you look great.
Thank you.
And I agree with you. It's ridiculous that there's a certain age that you don't see women represented at all on television. And
Or as the butt of a joke, and certainly not funny and,
Right.
and sensual and having a good time and kicking ass and all that kind of thing.
Right, which it's
I'm
not-
sorry.
Yeah, you can say kicking ass.
And I can, it's daytime.
You've said it, and I said it. Now we both said it. You can say it again if you want.
Okay. We deal with, you know, issues that are important to
Yeah.
older women. Vaginal
Yes.
dryness, for
What?
example.
What happened?
No, can't do that.
No,
Okay.
now you just turned a corner. I don't know what happened.
Lily's, I can talk this because a lot of people have already seen the whole season
Right.
and love it. But Lily's character makes lubricants for that part of
Right.
the body.
Yes.
Out of yams.
Yes.
And she puts it in the refrigerator in a jar, and I think it's jam, and I put it on my toast. That, you know,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
dealing with the real issues.
Yeah. Now you've given that away. All right.
There's no such thing with Netflix.
Yeah, no, I know, because you can just sit there and binge watch.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your 60th high school reunion.
I just went.
I know. And how many people showed up?
4. And one had an oxygen tank. It's true. But here's what was so cool about it. I wasn't sure who was going to show up. I knew there was one person I really wanted to show. Her name was Pat Johnson, and she was gay at the time, but you never said that. No one ever talked about it. And I went, whatever happened to Pat Johnson? She was the one with the oxygen tank. And the minute she, you know, took the mask away, there she was, all feisty and everything with her wife.
Oh, good for her. That's
Wasn't that good?
That's amazing.
Yes.
Good for Pat. Now, was that 2 of the 4, or was the +1 her wife?
Her wife didn't count.
So
it was
okay,
4
so it was
plus
4 plus her
yeah.
wife. Okay.
Right.
So, but you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Well, you just have taken care of yourself. Most people at 77 do not look like you. You have taken very good care of yourself.
I have. This is true.
Yes.
And it's also attitude.
Yeah.
Stay curious.
Yes. And
Keeps you young.
Yes. And we play this game sometimes. It's called Never Have I Ever. And you have a paddle, and I have a paddle. And I'm going to read something, and we're either going to, I have never or I have.
Okay.
It's just that easy. Okay. Never have I ever made out with someone half my age.
It was just make out, right?
Just make out. Well, whatever you want to share with us, but yes, the question.
That's all.
Was okay. All right. Never have I ever hooked up in the bathroom at a party.
Do I have to tell the truth? What is hookup? What do you think hookup means?
Hookup is probably a little more than making out, but not
Just a little, though, not all the way.
But it could be all kinds of different things.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
I stick with that.
All right. Never have I ever joined the Mile High Club.
I was 50 years old.
Uh-huh.
It was my 4th date with Ted Turner. He has his own plane. And we get on the plane, and he said, "Are you a member of the Mile High Club?" And I didn't know what he was talking about. And I joined.
And then,
Suddenly, the seats became a bed.
yeah, well, I'm sure to be on Ted Turner's plane, that's a nice
right.
way to join. Most people are in an economy bathroom.
Yeah.
All right, never have I ever been drunk before noon. Yeah, I haven't either. Never have I ever stolen something. What have you stolen?
Well,
What have you stolen?
when I was 14, I was at Omaha, Nebraska, and in a department store, and I stole a half slip and wore it out.
They didn't notice that?
A half slip underneath my clothes.
Oh, you put it underneath. Yeah, well, yeah. They wouldn't see it that way.
No, I didn't see.
Thought you put it on top.
I've never admitted that before.
No.
That's the only thing.
Well,
I
they're coming to
stole
get
that
you
I can
now.
Remember it.
Yeah. They're waiting backstage
In
for you.
Omaha, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
The first season of Grace and Frankie is available right now on Netflix, and we'll be back with